my cute cuties. So இன்னைக்கு வந்து quick we are going to go through the chapter Ray Optics. So now வந்து உங்களோட Lerin Mam physics master teacher. So now we are going for the Ray Optics and Optical Instruments. So இப்போ வந்து we have studied the Ray Optics. First வந்து we are starting with the laws of reflection. So laws of reflection in the incident ray, normal, reflected ray, everything is going to be in the same plane and the incident angle வந்து equal to the reflected angle. Okay va? And next வந்து we were just straightly going for the spherical mirrors. We have the concave as well as convex mirror and the ray diagrams வந்து important to solve the problems. Directa it is not, there is no less possibility. Ana வந்து problems, if you need to understand the problem, you should understand, you should know how to draw the ray diagrams. Okay va? So இப்போ வந்து next வந்து we should know the sign convention. So இப்போ if you are just finding any horizontal distance, you should always check from the pole. Okay, and it is always, if you are just checking any distance in the direction of light, that quantity will be positive. If you are just checking any distance in the opposite direction of light, adu vandu negative da. So if I'm just talking about the concave mirror vandu it will be like this, correct? So indha madiri da in the concave mirror varada. So light vandu in the direction la idu da pole. Appadina if you are finding F, if you are finding R, we are actually measuring from pole in the opposite direction of light. Adanala we can say that in the case la F, R, everything is going to be negative. In the object distance vanda negative da, yena we are measuring in the opposite direction of light because we are finding the length from the pole. Okay, always horizontal distance starts from the pole. Okay va? Next வந்து vertical distance. In the vertical distance na principal axis ku above na positive, below na negative. Okay va? So next வந்து we should know the relation between R and F. So in the focal length வந்து will be equal to R by 2. Focal length வந்து equal to R by 2. Next வந்து we should know the mirror formula and magnification. Mirror formula na 1 by V plus 1 by U, which is equal to 1 by F. V na image distance, U na object distance, F na focal length of the mirror. Okay, and you should apply the sign convention as well. And in the magnification one the HI by HO, HI na the height of the image divided by height of the object, which is equal to, for the case of mirror, it will be minus V by U. Okay, adudha வந்து இந்த reflection, in the reflection part la irukku. Next வந்து straight we are going for the refraction. So laws of refraction na major we will be talk about the first one, incident ray, refracted ray, normal வந்து same plane la இருக்கும். And second வந்து Snell's law da. Snell's law na nothing but refractive index of the first medium into sine of the incident angle, which is equal to refractive index of the second medium into sine of the refracted angle. So refraction are very simple. When a light is moving from one medium to another medium, it will bend towards the normal or away from the normal depending upon the velocity or depending upon the refractive index. Ipo vandu in the refractive index la we have two categories, and the absolute refractive index irukku, aduna it is nothing but mu, which is equal to C by V. Okay va? Mu is equal to C by V. C na speed of light, V na velocity of that, in that particular medium. So mu which is equal to C by V. புரிஞ்சுதா? So அதுதான் வந்து the absolute refractive index. இப்போ வந்து relative refractive index na we are saying mu2 by mu1, or let's say n2 by mu1, which is equal to, as we said, sin I by sin R. Also we can go for v1 by v2. Okay, so we can also go for in terms of velocity. Okay, and also we have studied the velocity, which is equal to frequency into lambda. So in the case la frequency vandu source depending factor, adanala it is not going to depend upon frequency. So I can say that velocity is directly proportional to lambda. So we can also say lambda 1 divided by lambda 2. Next one, you should know the refractive index in terms of real depth and apparent depth. So you can just better study this one. Real depth divided by apparent depth will be equal to mu2 by mu1. real depth and apparent depth enna, if we are just observing something from a rarer medium to a denser medium, what will happen? We won't be feeling the real depth. It will be little above because of the refraction. We will feel, because in our memory, or let's say in our mind, it is actually the light will always in a straight line. It won't bend. Adinala, we will feel like it is little up, considering the actual depth. So, and the depth which we are experiencing or feeling, that is what apparent depth, and the ratio one equal to mu2 by mu1. Okay, refractive index of the second medium divided by refractive index of the first medium. That is the important relation. Next one, we were talking about the refraction through a glass slab. Okay, so if you have a refraction, if let's say I'm just going for this, so this is the glass. Okay, so in the incident ray is falling on the surface, first interface. So if you are just checking on it, you can see this is the rarer medium, this is the denser medium, this is again rarer medium. So light is traveling from a rarer medium to a denser medium, so it will bend towards the normal. So this is the incident angle, this is the refracted angle. So again it is falling on this surface. If this angle is R, this angle is also going to be R, and again we know denser to rarer medium, so the velocity will increase. It will move away from the our normal. Okay, so if it is not bending, then definitely it should go through a straight line. So I can say in the incident ray, in the white line, as well as this is what we are calling emergent ray, this is always parallel. And whatever be the angle made with here, it will be equal to the incident angle. So we should know about the refraction through the glass slab. Next one, we have total internal reflection. Total internal reflection na, very simple. Whenever a light is moving from a denser medium to rarer medium, that is the first condition. Light should travel from denser to the rarer medium. Second one, and the angle of incidence more than critical angle. Okay, so this is the two condition, denser to rarer, and incident angle should be greater than critical angle. Okay, then the total internal reflection will happen, which means instead of refraction, it will again bounce back to the same medium. If you will be asking, what is this critical angle? Critical angle now very simple. Let us say the light is falling on the interface. Okay, light is falling on the interface at some particular angle, at some particular incident angle, in the refracted ray will move along the interface, which means the refracted angle becomes 90 degree. So if I'm talking about the critical angle, I can say that this is nothing but the incident angle. It is nothing but incident angle when refracted angle becomes 90 degree. And the particular incident angle nothing but our critical angle. Next one, the Prism formula important and the minimum deviation equation we should study. The minimum deviation equation will be coming as sine of A plus delta, the refractive index equation will be coming as sine of A plus delta M divided by 2 divided by sine A by 2, and the equation and the derivation important. So you guys should study that as well. Okay, va? So we have studied about the prism formula. Next we are going for lens. Before that, we should know when a light is falling on a spherical surface, what will happen. So on the formula important n2 minus n1 divided by r1. Okay, n2 minus, and the equation I'll write it here. n2 minus n1 divided by r1, which is equal to which is equal to n2 by v minus n1 by u. So in the equation important, you guys have to study this equation. And next in the equation we are applying for to get the lens maker's formula. And the lens maker's formula we will be getting 1 by f, which is equal to n minus 1 into 1 by r1 minus 1 by r2. Okay va? So இப்போ வந்து here n2 minus n1 divided by r which is equal to n2 by v minus n1 by u. Now we will be giving for this equation, we will apply for the first surface of lens and second surface of lens, and we will be getting this equation 1 by f which is equal to n minus 1 into 1 by r1 minus 1 by r2. Next one the lens formula, which means lens uses formula, அது வந்து 1 by f which is equal to 1 by v minus 1 by u. So check mirror formula வந்து 1 by f which is equal to 1 by v plus 1 by u. இங்க வந்து 1 by v minus 1 by u. Magnification வந்து mirrorல minus v by u. Here it is going to be just v by u. Okay wow. So next one the if you are just going for the power of lens, it is nothing but the reciprocal of focal length, and on the unit one the diopter da, and always this focal length should be in meter. Otherwise now you should do 100 by f. The equation will change to 100 by f. Okay wow. Next one the if I am just combining the lenses, what is going to be the power one the you can just add. If the power of the first one is p1, second one is p2, third one is p3, you can go for p1 plus p2 plus p3. Again same for focal length, 1 by f equivalent which is equal to 1 by f1 plus 1 by f2 plus 1 by f3. And now on the magnification it will be coming as m1 into m2 into m3. Okay, so that's the important விஷயம். Next one the optical instruments we should study the simple microscope. Simple microscope and the diagram important da, also the equations important da. So each diagram, and we will be having two cases, normal adjustment, or let's say the eye is not stressed and eye is stressed, which means it will be at the least distinct vision. Okay, so adukku and the formulas vandu you have to study. So for the simple microscope, the magnification for at the near point, or let's say at d, it will be coming as 1 plus d by f. Okay va? And at infinity, if the image is at infinity or it is a normal adjustment, eye is not stressed, then I can say that the magnification one the just d by f. இப்போ வந்து we are going for the compound microscope. So you should remember this equation. The magnification வந்து it is nothing but magnification of the objective into the magnification of the eyepiece. Okay, so adula vanda we know the magnification of the objective vanda it is going to be same in both the cases, whether it is normal adjustment or at the near point, and the equation vanda always coming as VO divided by UO. VO vanda nothing but the length of the tube, and image distance, sorry, object distance vanda it is going to be FO. Okay, so ipo vanda L by FO da MO. Both the equation la you can just use that one. Yena magnification of the objective is not going to change. இப்போ வந்து the thing is like in the normal adjustment na inga magnification of this eyepiece, which means simply our simple microscope. Okay va? So இப்போ வந்து I'm just talking about the magnification in the compound microscope. அது வந்து MO into ME. Okay, in the eyepiece na it is simply our simple microscope. Okay va? And in the magnification of objective வந்து L by FO. ஏனா அந்த object distance and image distance வந்து L and F naught. இப்போ வந்து I'm going for the near point. Okay, and here I have the normal adjustment. Okay, which means the image at the infinity. So இப்போ வந்து L by F naught for both the cases ஏனா that is nothing but the magnification of objective. இப்போ வந்து near point na we have studied this is what the magnification. இப்போ வந்து it is at the far point na we can replace ME as D by FE. அதுதான் easiest method to study this equation. Next one the astronomical telescope da. So adula we have eyepiece and objective. So if you are just checking on it, the magnification will be coming as FO by FE at the normal adjustment, and magnification will be coming as FO divided by FE into 1 plus D by FE for the near point. Okay, and in the reflective telescope la magnification vande FO by FE tha, and adoda diagram and just the process you should know. The in the primary mirror la vande in the light fall agum, adukapra after reflection it will fall on the secondary mirror, and it will go to the eyepiece. Appadida adoda process. So in the whatever we have mentioned, either it is lens maker's formula, the what is the refractive index of the spherical surface, and the prism formula, and this optical instruments, whatever be the cases, the derivation, whenever you're going for the derivation on the diagram illena, you won't be getting a single mark. Okay, most of the cases the teachers won't give a single mark. ஏனா diagram இல்லனா it is not possible to explain that scenario. So அதனால மறக்காம diagram you should draw and you should go for the question. Okay, so diagram miss பண்ணாம, if you wanted to draw it for 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, முடிஞ்சா you do it. இல்லனாலும் you should have an idea how the diagram supposed to be. Okay va? So see you guys with another video. Thank you so much. Bye bye.